Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news, all right. Bills fans, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the biggest moves this offseason. Rumors swirling out of Detroit are pointing towards a potential trade that could shake up the entire AFC North and, more importantly, give the Bills a serious boost on their quest for Super Bowl glory. The name at the center of this speculation: Penei Sewell, the dominant offensive tackle from Oregon, who has been turning heads all season long. The Lions, sitting at 8-5 with a defense that's been allowing around 25 points per game this year, are reportedly considering trading Sewell, perhaps in exchange for draft picks and an edge rusher. This move would free up about $23 million in cap space, which they could use to shore up their secondary, a unit that's been battered by injuries and inconsistency, with 5 concussions and a ranking of 19th DVOA defensively. Now, let's just take a moment to appreciate what Sewell brings to the table. This guy is a franchise tackle, a true titan on the line. His PFF grade in 2025 is a staggering 96. 4 overall, and he ranks among the top tackles in pass blocking with a grade of 92. But what really sets him apart is his run blocking, where he's rated at 98-2, the best in the league. He's allowed only 2 sacks in 13 games, with just 7 hits, and maintains an 83% win rate on his assignments. At 6'5" and 335 pounds, Sewell is a force that can anchor an offensive line and provide elite protection for the quarterback. For the Bills, having Sewell in the trenches would be a game changer, especially considering the injury issues Buffalo's offensive line has faced this season. Dion Dawkins missed Week 12 with a concussion, and Spencer Brown has been out with a shoulder injury, which has left Josh Allen under pressure more often than you'd like. Sewell's addition could mitigate some of those issues, providing that consistent, reliable protection that allows the Bills' offense to flourish. And let's not forget Sewell's career trajectory. He's played 95 games, maintaining a PFF grade of 94, which puts him in the top tier of offensive linemen. His EPA per run is plus 0.16, which is elite, and he's amassed over 155 pancakes in his career. That's pancake blocks for days. In 2025 alone, he's been injury-free, playing every snap, which is exactly what Buffalo needs from their offensive line. His stats speak volumes: 85% of his assignment wins, minimal penalties, and he's generated over 900 yards after contact on runs. Week 5 against the Bears, Sewell was perfect, allowing 0 pressures, and he finished with 12 pancakes and 14 big-time blocks, showcasing his dominance. This is the kind of player who can elevate the entire offense, giving Allen more time to make plays and opening lanes for the run game. Now, why would the Lions consider such a move? Well, their cap situation is tight, around $17 million, and they're sitting at 8-5 with a playoff hunt still very much alive. But their offensive line has been leaking sacks, allowing 39 so far this season, and Goff has taken a beating. The Lions are also looking to rebuild their defense, especially their secondary, which has been plagued by injuries and a high concussion count. Trading Sewell, who's still just 25, for draft capital and some defensive help makes strategic sense. The Lions are eyeing a rebuild, especially on defense, with odds for a Super Bowl appearance at plus 950, and they're probably looking at their window to contend shrinking with each passing week. Their offensive line struggles, especially with the recent injuries, have exposed their vulnerabilities, and a trade like this could be a way to reset and rebuild for the future. So what does this mean for the Bills? Well, adding Sewell to the offensive line would be massive. Our OL currently ranks around 15th in the league with a PFF grade of 71.0, which is decent but could be so much better. Sewell's presence would instantly improve that ranking, and the impact on our offense would be obvious. Sacks would drop significantly, from 36 down to around 20, providing Allen with more time and less pressure. That's a huge difference, especially in tight games where every second counts. The run game would also get a boost. With Sewell's elite run blocking, we could see an 18% increase in EPA on the ground, which means more explosive plays and sustained drives. Allen would have more time to make those big throws, and our third down efficiency would rise from 42% to around 57%, keeping our offense on the field longer and controlling the tempo. When you compare Sewell to our current tackles, there's a clear upgrade. His grade of plus 25. 4 in run blocking and plus 1. 4 yards per carry on runs against top defenses would be a game changer, especially in the red zone. Our red zone efficiency, which is sitting at around 59%, could easily climb to 74% with Sewell anchoring the line. That kind of improvement is what championship teams need to push through the playoffs. And let's not forget the postseason, where Sewell's playoff grades have been even better. A 98.2 grade and a 23% boost in run efficiency, which could be the X factor we need to finally get over the hump. The Super Bowl odds reflect how much this could matter. Currently, Buffalo sits at plus 800 odds, but with Sewell in the fold, those odds could tighten to plus 450. That's a huge jump, and it's not just about having an elite tackle. It's about sending a message to the league that the Bills are all in. Sewell's addition would give us a serious boost in the trenches, making us more balanced, more physical, and more ready to compete at the highest level. Think about it, with Sewell protecting Allen's blindside, we'd have a formidable front that could dominate in both the run and pass game, especially against teams with strong pass rushes like the Dolphins or Chiefs. Now, of course, this is all speculation at this point, but the signs point to a real possibility. The Lions are in a tough spot with their cap, their O-line struggles, and their desire to rebuild their defense. Buffalo, on the other hand, is in a prime position to make a splash, especially with our needs on the offensive line and the window to contend still wide open. A trade like this could set the foundation for a new era of Bills football, one built on a dominant offensive line, a balanced attack, and a relentless pursuit of that elusive Super Bowl trophy. It's a bold move, but with the right pieces, we could see the Bills not just returning to the playoffs, but making a deep run, all thanks to a game-changing addition like Penei Sewell. And remember, the NFL is all about the trenches. The team that controls the line of scrimmage usually controls the game. Sewell's presence would be a statement that Buffalo is serious about winning it all, and that we're willing to make bold moves to get there. The fans want to see our offense clicking, our defense tightening up, and our team finally breaking that championship drought. Sewell could be that missing piece, the anchor on our line that helps us reach new heights. As the season progresses, keep an eye on these rumors because they could turn into reality, and if they do, Bills Mafia, you'll want to be ready to cheer even louder. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Buffalo Bills news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So what do you think, Bills fans? Are you excited about the possibility of Sewell donning the blue, red, and white? Do you believe he can be the piece that finally pushes us over the edge? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments below and tell me if you think this move makes sense or if you're holding out for something even bigger. Remember, trades like this don't happen every day, but when they do, they can change the course of a franchise for years to come. The Bills have been building something special, and with a move like this, we could be looking at a team that's not just playoff-bound, but a real contender for the Lombardi Trophy. Keep your eyes peeled, stay fired up, and as always, thank you for being part of this Bills Mafia family. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest news, analysis, and rumors. Let's go Buffalo!